Well, they're a competitive bunch. I'll give them that. So today was the last day in pads for the week until Saturday, which good thing because we about had a scrimmage today. But it's been a very, very good spring. And I told the kids out there, I said the thing I'm most excited about for Saturday is I want our fan base to be able to see what I'm so excited about. So we are going to divide up the team, which I hope that doesn't water us down too much, but I don't think it will. But just really excited about having an opportunity just to showcase just a little bit of what we've been working on, and the improvement from day one until today has just truly been drastic. And just really excited about so many things we're doing in all three phases, offense, defense, and special teams. So reviewing the film from Saturday, I thought there was so much good. It was a drastic step of improvement from the first scrimmage. I thought defensively we executed very, very well on Saturday. I thought we played very, very fast. Offensively, I thought our first offense played really well Saturday. And when you look back at the film, some of the mistakes are more from a timing deal, which that's going to come just with more reps and time together than anything else as far as decision making or anything like that. So. It's been a good spring so far. Still got a couple of practices and the spring game on Saturday, and it's going to be great weather. Excited that the pigskin pig out's back after getting rained out last year, and I've been telling all the coaches about the stuff on Friday night, and just they need to get their family down there so they can see all that, because it is something pretty special. And then I'm excited about Saturday, 1 o'clock kickoff. It's going to be beautiful weather. Got a baseball game right after that, and so I'm sure we'll have a good crowd on hand to see the purple and gold game.
It's obviously different than preseason camp as far as like maybe the sense of urgency. There's no game right around the corner, but do you still feel a sense of urgency as spring comes in to kind of like make the most improvement possible?
Well, I think the sense of urgency is just knocking off all the newness and getting everybody synced. Defensively, we have so much coming back that it's not as drastic over there with the urgency. Offensively, I mean, you can't waste a day. You only have 15 days, and that's what I was telling the quarterbacks. And you got 15 days in the spring. We'll have double that before our opener. So we got a lot of practice in August, but after Saturday we can't put on pads and do it again until preseason camp. So you just want to get the most out of every time you go out there.
Kind of touched on this, but walking up, I heard it almost sounded like a crowd was watching your practice because of all the hollering going on out there.
It was enthusiastic,
yeah,
and it's.
How excited are you that they're that into it and the buy-in and all that?
Well, I am, and that's what we talked about after practice. Is just defensively, we are a very, very aggressive unit, and that's something that it took us a couple of years to kind of get that flipped. But they don't back down from anything, and they're very confident, and they play with edge, and I love that. I'm excited that we have an offense that'll fight back. I mean, that at the end of practice today was a pretty impressive display from our offense. And so, and I reminded them, I said, last time I checked, you look down at your chest, we all got the same name on our chest. And come August 31st or whatever that date is that our home opener is, we have a very explosive offensive unit, a very good defensive unit. We should be really good on special teams. I'm just really excited to see how it all comes together.
The new comm system, can you update us on that?
Yeah, it's different. So we've the conference sent us 4 in-helmet mics to use for the last week and this week, just to kind of get used to it. I'm unsure. I think we have 4 on each side of the ball this fall. But for John David to have the ability to talk directly to the quarterback, for Blake to have the ability to talk to a couple of guys on the field on defense, it really changes, how fast you can do everything. It changes how quickly and how much you can communicate. Now, the thing that, we've talked to some NFL people, and, the one caution is, you don't want to give them too much. You still got to give them the ability to go play, but certainly from a formation alignment, from a tempo, you can just do so much more than what we have been able to in the past. So it's been fun to use, and I'm sure we'll discover how it best fits us. Now the sideline tablets, we don't have those yet. We'll probably get those sometime this summer. And so that'll be interesting too, just the ability to review film between series. But I don't know. We're going to have to practice with that a little bit before the first game.
Will that change, like who's up in the box, who's on the sideline, or have you put any thought into that?
I mean, we've talked a good bit. I mean, the plan right now is for the coordinators to be up top. It's just, and I know some people don't understand that, but, when I was a coordinator, I prefer being up top just because, you watch film all week preparing for a game, and when you're up in the box, you're kind of insulated from the emotional part of the game, and it's like you're watching film. And so you don't have to have somebody else be your eyes. You can see exactly what happens. You can see where the breakdowns are. You can see where there's some things there that you can take advantage of. If your coordinators are on the field, that's fine as long as they have somebody in the box that they've worked with, they feel comfortable with, and you have to be really, really sharp to be in the box and be able to communicate down to the field what's happening.
The spring game format, do you know how that'll play out Saturday?
So we had a couple of little, hamstrings and soft tissue things today. I hope that they're okay. As long as we have enough healthy bodies, we're going to go to two separate teams. And the plan is to let the leadership council split the teams up tomorrow. And we'll have a purple team and a gold team, and we'll play 4 quarters. And it'll be a regulation game. We are going to have a running clock except for the last 2 minutes of each half. But it'll be traditional scoring. Probably not going to show some of the new stuff on special teams, on Saturday, but we are going to give the specialists an opportunity to participate, so they'll be out there kicking and punting and doing their normal stuff.
With that said, do you kind of treat this as game week then?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It's so I told them, at the beginning of the week, it's game week. So, Thursday, Friday, Saturday will be just like a regular season. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So, and they're all excited about it. Parents are coming into town. Friends are coming into town. So, it'll be a lot of excitement. We've got a bunch of recruits coming into town Saturday. So, it should be an exciting weekend.
What's at stake for the Purple Bowl game? Have y'all?
I don't know. We hadn't decided that yet. We'll decide that tomorrow. Last year we did beanie weenies and steak, but we'll see what they want to do.
Poku, played a little bit last year.
Yeah.
Definitely second half last year. How has he kind of come along after that experience this year?
Well, I think he's continued to improve, and certainly I feel like he's going to be a really solid player in time. I hope that it's this year, and he's certainly had a really good, probably last 2 weeks. First week, just getting used to everything and all that, maybe slowed him a little bit, but he's been very good the last 2 weeks. He's a large human being that's very athletic, and so I was really pleased with the way he finished the year last year. That's been the frustrating thing about Sacra being out this spring, is those two were playing very, very well late in the year last year. Kojo has continued that this spring, but hopefully he gets Sacra back here in a couple of weeks, and be able to get him back in the groove.
And looking at kind of stay on the edge, like J.D. Lampley defensively.
Yep.
He's slimmed down, so he looks a lot more explosive on it.
He is more explosive. I'd like to get his weight up a little bit, right. And so it's got to be good weight. But he's had a very good spring. He was really good on Saturday. I do like him there at that end position. I think the combination of he and Chad give us 2 guys that probably need to find a way to get them on the field at the same time.
Coach, you mentioned the quarterbacks, and there's more practices in the fall.
Yeah.
Is that something you're hoping to determine this weekend or in the fall?
No, I mean, I think this is going to go on, as long as it needs to where there's a clear-cut separation. And it's not like once we're done with Saturday that we don't do anything until the fall. I mean, they're here all summer, and the rules allow us to do a lot, with those guys in the summer. So, there's going to be a lot of football this summer, just getting us acclimated, all of us acclimated to this offense. And so, the great thing is you have 2 that I have confidence that they can do it. And both of them have their strengths, and both of them have had their, huge, bright moments. They both had their mistakes, but, I'm pleased that, even though there's some that, kind of glare when you read write-ups or something, that the mistakes have not been as big and as many as what you would think.
Coach asked you about Keaton during the NFL season. I'll ask you about Isaiah. How about his touchdown a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, that was awesome.
Keeping an eye on those
Yeah, I texted with him. I gave him a day, so I texted with him the next day and just told him how excited I was for him. And, Noah and Holton, they're down there with him and just, really excited for those guys. And, whether it's that or, Jack Powers got a job today, he texted me and it's a really good job. And, we had talked to, the company that he was interviewing with. And I want to see our guys be able to go out and chase their dreams, whatever that is, whether it's football or something else. And I'm really proud of the kids that we've had graduate from here and go on and what they're doing in their lives right now. Okay.